Good morning. Today is Thursday, April 13th, 2023. I feel like I don't know how to vlog anymore, that's for sure. I vlogged in Colombia, but not like, it's not the same. That felt uncomfortable too. I'm just peeling a couple of mandarins here. This is gonna be my breakfast because I don't have, well, I have some oatmeal, but I don't want to. Oh. After getting back from Colombia, I was good for like a day, and then I started feeling really sick, and I got COVID. So I'm basically recovered from that. I would say I'm like 85% of the way there, but I'm kind of like starting to, my taste is a little off as well as my smell. But I'm fine. And the other thing is, okay, so tomorrow's my MiraDry, right? That's, if you don't know, MiraDry is a procedure to help you reduce underarm sweating. And I've had this booked since February. It's one of the main reasons I wanted to pick up the camera, was so I could document my MiraDry process. Well, I was supposed to have a chiropractor appointment last Friday, but I canceled it, not because I was sick. I would have, I felt really sick on Friday, but it was because I was sunburnt, and I was like, so I had called like 2 days before, and I was like, can I reschedule it? But I don't have deodorant on today. You can't wear deodorant the day before your procedure. I haven't worn deodorant since yesterday, actually, so that's interesting. The other thing is, like, my scent is off, so I can't even tell if I'll, like, smell bad. And that's embarrassing. So I'm probably gonna, before going to the chiropractor, probably gonna stop by Kroger or Walmart or something and pick up some alcohol, just like rubbing alcohol to put on my underarms, as well as Dr. Bronner's soap and Neosporin, because those are a couple of things you need for after MiraDry. I have not filmed at all today, huh? I've just been absolutely craving a salad. So that's what I just made myself. I would prefer, like butter lettuce or something, but I decided to go with kale, and I just cleaned it real good, and I was massaging it. I put my own dressing on it. It's lemon juice, Dijon mustard, and honey, pepper, salt. Put that all on there, massage it, and then I just have like tomatoes and cucumbers with it. I don't know, I've really just been craving a salad with that dressing specifically. Yeah, figured I'd go with kale so I could get more nutrients, as I've barely had any nutrients over the last week. I ended up taking a nap at 5 p.m. I'm just freaking tired. Today is the day. Happy Friday. I'm getting my MiraDry treatment in about an hour. This is what I'm gonna wear. It's just like a little crop top. I can, if I need to later on today, I can just like slide this off of my body, because I know that the recovery is quite painful. I will be numb for a bit of the day, but that's gonna wear off eventually. I heard the first night is pretty rough. Gonna put this over top. It's an ugly day. I haven't shaved my armpits since Monday. They said to shave them 4 to 6 days before the procedure. I also haven't worn deodorant since Wednesday. Here's the befores. Armpits look normal. I had a dream last night that I had like a scab under one of them, and if you have any like wound, then obviously you can't go through with MiraDry. And then also in my dream, I remember I had like put deodorant on, and you're not supposed to. I thought that was weird, because yeah, I was like worried about it. This is what I bought. So alcohol, I did get this Pure Castile soap from Dr. Bronner's. I didn't want this giant thing. It was $18, but this was all that there was. There wasn't the smaller one at Kroger. But luckily, like I'll use this. Anything unscented you can always use. Plus this has multiple uses for it, but yeah, I'll probably keep it in my shower. Actually, let me take this off while I'm not in pain and with swollen armpits. Take that off. Perfect. And then I did buy Neosporin, which is just Neosporin. So this is to put on afterwards. Said to have a antibiotic cream or antibacterial. Is this antibiotic? Yeah, antibiotic cream. And yeah, that's just because there is gonna be some damage to your underarm. So you gotta treat it a little bit. Prevent infection. Okay, I guess I'll leave. I'm nervous. I haven't had my coffee today because I'm nervous, and coffee will make me more nervous or potentially have to go to the bathroom, and I don't want that. I'll probably get coffee after while I'm still numb, go to a Starbucks. I have some money on my gift cards, so. All right, all done. Here's immediately after. Okay, I'm home. Let's see what these babies are looking like. Should I do that? I feel like I can't. A little swollen. Whoa, it's so numb. There we are. She said it's white. My skin is white because of the lidocaine. So we got an ice pack for each armpit. This is uncomfortable. Made it home safely. Thank goodness. I did pick up a coffee. Did I need a venti? No. But I wanted it. I figured, this is a little celebration of my underarms. And I wanted a Starbucks. Okay. Is it there? Honestly. Okay. I have my lunch here too. So the procedure was a breeze. First of all, I go to Olansky dermatology. There's one in Buckhead and then one in Alpharetta. If you're in the Atlanta area, they're great. That was my second time going. The first time I went for just like a skin check. I think I mentioned that. Super easy process. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I would say the pain was, I would give it, like the most painful part was the injections. So they do inject you with this, it's like has 5 needles on the top of it. I think it's 5 needles. And that goes into your armpit, and then they inject the numbing medication and the saline and all that. That was the worst part, but it wasn't even that bad. Like the pain that I felt during that, it was like a couple of pokes that I could actually even feel. And that was like a 2 out of 10, like a 1.5 out of 10. I wouldn't say that I feel like I have an average pain tolerance, but that was a breeze. And then during the actual MiraDry, I didn't feel anything. I could feel some suction, but that's exactly what it's doing. It's like sucking your skin in, and then it gets really hot, but you don't feel the heat. I did feel a little bit of warmth sometimes, but it didn't hurt. Nothing that I had to like have her stop. She didn't have to put more numbing stuff in me or anything. Right now, I don't feel really any pain. I feel, maybe I do. It's kind of, I don't know. I just feel numb, and I hate that feeling. Actually half my hand is numb, like these 2 fingers, and this half of my hand is tingly. So the, lidocaine came down my arm. I can feel it numbing. I feel it like numb up to my elbow, which is a odd feeling, and I definitely feel the swelling as well. So I just feel kind of just uncomfortable like it doesn't feel right. And I had my arm touch like the back of my car seat, and it felt bigger and numb. So yeah, but so far so good. I'm very, very excited. And just gonna keep on icing. I'm back on work. That's it. It is almost 4 o'clock. I was just on a call for like the last 2 hours. Just me and one other person, and I'm just like tucking this ice. I didn't say anything about it. Like, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, sorry. Like, it wasn't that obvious, you know, but I felt very uncomfortable because I was sitting like, you know, with ice packs under my armpit. I would say the pain, I just switched out the ice packs again because I feel like these kind of get warm pretty quickly. I have a whole bunch of them because whenever I get my Humira, I get ice packs, and I typically throw them out, but I have a ton because of that. And when I switched out and there was no more ice there, I could feel the pain. Like, the numbness is wearing off. The left one is a little bit more numb than, like, I think the right is kind of all worn off at this point. My hand stopped tingling finally. The pain was like how do I describe it? It would be like as if there's a bunch of cuts under there. So it was kind of just uncomfortable more than like excruciating pain, but it did hurt. Maybe a 4 out of 10. So should be interesting. I've heard the first night is rough, like getting to sleep, and also just awkward because you're trying to sleep with ice under your armpits. So I'm just gonna keep on icing. So far, so good. Okay. I'm gonna shower. Just so I can like feel that. Well, first of all, I want to put the Neosporin on. I have the ice off right now because I was thinking like maybe it shouldn't be on every hour on the hour, you know? Because I saw that like 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off. I really don't know. But I want to show y'all what it's looking like because I actually don't know what it's looking like. The pain is pretty intense. Like when I don't have the ice on, it's pretty intense. Like it's making me feel a little weak because of how painful it is. It really just, it feels like I've been like punched in my armpits. I mean, I've never been punched before, but okay, let me take this off. I'm nervous. Gotta wear loose shirts so you can easily dress and undress. Oh wow, it's so swollen. Okay. I also want to make sure that I move my arms quite a bit because I've heard the banding can get pretty bad if, you know, you're not careful. Well, if you're not like moving. Oh, they're so swollen. Do y'all see that? They feel bigger than they look. They're definitely like bruised, and then still that my skin is like white around, I guess from the lidocaine. Very swollen. I'm not too numb. Is that I think that's bruising that you're seeing like in between. It looks like my hair is still there. And I don't know if you can see like when I put my armpit. Oh, that feels crazy. Oh, it's making me feel sick. Okay. If I put my arm down, it's like a ball of swelling. I feel like this one looks a little bit worse. Is that Sharpie? I couldn't tell you, but all my hair is still there. I asked if that was normal, like if it will fall off later. Oh, I'm still a little numb. So that's a little intimidating because once this all wears off, I'm curious how much pain I'll be in. But I'm about to just hop in the shower and kind of spray my armpits. Maybe I'll put a little bit of soap, but just very, very gentle. I don't want to irritate anything too much further. All right, that felt so weird to like rub my underarm with my hand. I'm about to put Neosporin on. I'm gonna use a Q-tip to apply that. By the way, I washed this towel that I'm using last night, so I'm gonna wash my other towel as well, make sure what I'm using is all clean. It's focusing on me, but glob of Neosporin. Yeah, they're definitely still numb, and so is my arm. Ugh, I hate how it feels, like numb like this. It's kind of, if any of y'all have like gotten your your gums numbed when you went to the dentist, that's what it feels like. Like, it's so uncomfortable. This is making me feel like I want to throw up. I don't know why. Just, ugh, I feel disgusted right now. Not because of the look or anything, just of how I feel. It could just be the lidocaine and stuff in my system as well, but okay. One side. I'm gonna stop filming for this other side. Sorry, you can probably hear my laundry running, but I got this set from Cozy Earth. They sent me this, and I figured it'd be kind of perfect. Just button in and out of it. I have ice packs back on my pits. I'll talk about Cozy Earth in a bit. Good morning, y'all. I am less than 24 hours out from my MiraDry procedure. I'm going to show y'all my left pit first. You can't really tell. Well, you can. You can see the swelling there. But even just you looking at it, you can't tell that there's this like large ball right here. I did find this website. It was like a cosmetic website that does MiraDry at their clinic, and they posted post MiraDry steps, and it was a lot more detailed than any that I've seen. I'll link it down below actually. It had like doing stretches multiple times a day. It had massaging your armpits multiple times a day. So just now when I took a shower and cleansed, I like gently massaged the area and like applied some pressure to, you know, get things going, because I think if you just leave your hand down all the time, like this is really tight to do. So I want to make sure I can prevent any lumps as well as banding that some people experience. This left side, it's hard to put my arm down. The right side is not as swollen, but it's more bruised and more painful for whatever reason. It's not that bad though. Like the pain, there's barely any pain. There's pain if I like put my arms down, sure. It's very uncomfortable because there is this swelling, like ball feeling. So this one is more sore to the touch, but it's nothing like excruciating. I haven't taken any painkillers, no Tylenol, nothing. Like, it's really minimal. It's just uncomfortable and looks pretty funny and ugly. Like, you can see how swollen. I am no longer numb. I can feel some. No, I'm not numb anymore. There's no more of that tingly feeling. I'm gonna put Neosporin on again and do like the massages throughout today. I think I wait for the stretches. It said like by the 3-day mark you do stretches or something. But I had trouble sleeping last night because I was not able to sleep on my side the whole time. I was on my back, and I'm not a back sleeper. Like, I can start on my back, but I won't last there very long. At one point I tried to go to my side and I could not. Like there was just a lot of pain on the left side, and it was so swollen that I just could feel it. But granted, I did sleep okay considering all things. I did ice when I first went to bed, I didn't ice my underarms, and then I got up, iced my underarms with like the MiraDry packets that they had given me. I just put those back in the freezer, and then those after a few hours I got up again and put new ice packs on, and I kept those on until I woke up. They were melted by the time I woke up, and that's it. So I'm gonna put Neosporin on again, using the same strategy I used yesterday of just putting it on a Q-tip so I can keep it as clean as possible. Good morning, y'all. It is Sunday. I didn't sleep with ice packs at all last night. I did before bed, and then I took them off because they were really cold, and also I wanted to actually sleep last night so I could sleep on my side and stuff. and it was no problem. I did wake up at some point, just kind of not uncomfortable, just aware of my underarms, just trying to be careful. But otherwise, like, I'm not in pain at all. I'm just icing the swelling is also down pretty significantly. Like, I can close my arms now and not feel as uncomfortable. But I wanted to talk about Cozy Earth. So Cozy Earth is this PJ set that I'm wearing. You see the shorts, aren't they cute? They do have pockets. They have a string tie, so you can tie them tighter if you wanted to. You could, I wore these in Colombia every night, and you can like tuck them in, and they look a lot cuter like that. I mean, you gotta fix it a little bit. You get the idea. And this is one of their newer spring colors. So this is, hold on, let me get the exact color. These were sent to me, by the way. I did not pay for them myself, so wanted to mention the product. I think it's powder blue. Yeah, this is powder blue. This is the short sleeve bamboo pajama top in stretch knit, powder blue. And then I got the same set, but the long sleeve and pajama pant in gray. It is just called gray. These are, I got an extra small for everything. These are the pants. Look how cute. I can't hold them all the way up because I have ice in my armpits, but it's the same idea. Has the drawstrings, has the pockets, and the material is so soft. So cute. And then the bottoms, I think these are definitely going to be long on me because I'm very short and they have a 30-inch inseam. I would need like a 23-inch inseam, but I haven't tried them on yet. And then the top is the same idea as this, but they are long sleeve, so I figured I would get like this little spring color with the shorts for springtime in the hotter months, and then this would be nice for fall time, winter time, because these don't get like, they're made of bamboo, so it doesn't get too hot or anything. Like, they're very breathable and soft. They have a 100-night risk-free guarantee. That's crazy. Try it for 100 nights, love it or not, return it for free. This blue one I have washed, so the quality is still just as good as it was before. I just thought these were so cool. Apparently these are like Oprah's, hold on, let me see, they told me. Cozy Earth is recognized as a personal luxury brand, as well as being chosen as Oprah's favorite thing 5 years in a row. But I do have a discount code. I have 30% off, so you can use Layla30 to get 30% off. I'll put the link down below and the code down below. 30% should save you a pretty decent amount. But yeah, I think these would make like a really good gift for mothers, or I don't know, you know, those people in your life that like a more luxury sleeping experience. So I thought these were really cool. Shout out to Cozy Earth for sending these my way. Hey y'all, so it's now Monday, which it's like, you know, a little over 72 hours since I've gotten the MiraDry treatment. I just filmed a video for my finance channel, and I don't like get nervous for my videos, but it's like more, for some reason I usually get sweaty when I film because it just is like hot in the living room and I'm talking a lot. So I'm a little bit disappointed to say that I am sweaty. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see the stain? I'm sweating. It feels wet. Today I have no deodorant on. Still, I haven't worn deodorant since the treatment. I actually haven't worn deodorant since last Wednesday. But yeah, no deodorant. And I also, this is the first day I haven't put Neosporin on my underarms. I just kind of wanted to, well, first of all, I knew I was going to wear like a tighter shirt. This is still very breathable and loose, but this is the tightest shirt I've worn since the procedure. Typically, I've just been wearing like bigger t-shirts. And I kind of just wanted to see how things would look without anything on there. This underarm is not really sweating. Like, I feel some moisture, but it's not, there's no wetness there, which is interesting. But this one definitely has it. However, I have seen that underarms commonly purge sweat about 3 days after the procedure, like 3 to 5 days after the procedure. So I'm really hoping that's all that's happening, is that, you know, it's just purging some things out because I don't want to continue sweating. Going into this, as I said, I am expecting to have to get 2 treatments, but I was just kind of hoping to not sweat at all for the first at least few weeks. But looks like I will be dealing with that. I am still swollen. Sorry, I know it's gross. I'm hairy still. The hair hasn't fallen out. I don't know how long that takes. Looks like you can see a little bit of bruising still. When I touch, it still feels numb, but it's not noticeable when I'm just like walking around. This armpit is much, much worse as far as bruising goes. It may be hard to tell, but I do have like major bruising. Y'all see that? Hold on. Sorry, I don't want to like show y'all anything weird. Y'all see that bruise? That's a bruise. That purple, big bruise there. That kind of started Sunday. Well, the bruise was there the whole time, but it turned like dark purple yesterday. It doesn't hurt really though. I can tell it's a little bit bruised, but it's not that painful. And then there's like this bruising here. And yeah, definitely still lots of hair. This one hurts more still, but is not as swollen. This one is much more swollen and lumpy, but doesn't hurt as much. So yeah, quick update on that. I'm hoping it's just purging, and I'm hoping that the hair will fall out as well. The other thing is that this week my company is flying me out to DC because that's where the company office is. So I'm meeting like my teammates and stuff. The swelling I think will be fine. Like I don't think anybody will notice if I have like a shirt on. But I'm nervous about sweating and smelling because I'm gonna bring deodorant and use it if I feel like I need to. But at this point, my plan was to not use deodorant and kind of just let it do what it needed to do. But, you know, meeting people, talking in front of people, that makes me more nervous. So it's going to be a real test of this MiraDry treatment. But so far, I'm still sweating. All right, I think this will be my last update this week on my MiraDry experience. I'll film next week. I plan on vlogging. I'm trying to make a comeback to Living Like Layla. Today's Wednesday, so it's been about 5-6 days since I've had the procedure. I did just film a video and had changed to this shirt. You can see there is a little bit of sweat there, which again, I'm a little upset about. This side is there something? I can't even tell. I don't think so. Doesn't feel wet. And yeah, I've been wearing this shirt for like 15 minutes and that's already there. I also put on deodorant for the very first time today. I wasn't gonna put deodorant on. The only reason I did put it on was because later tonight I am traveling and I didn't want to have to like, I don't know about y'all, but anytime I travel, like if I sit on an airplane, I have to shower after because otherwise I just feel disgusting. So I didn't want to shower before traveling and then and then get on the airplane, get to my destination and shower again because I shower in the morning as well. So I put deodorant on just so in case I developed a smell or was sweating at all. But yesterday I went for a walk at like 6:30 p.m. and noticed that I was sweating, primarily on the right side, a little bit on the left side, and I did not smell at all. There was no odor at all, which before I would typically have some sort of odor. It was never anything like, at least I don't think. It was more of a me problem. Like I could smell my odor and that really bothered me. Like if I smelled my armpit or, you know, after a full day of everything, like working, sitting and walking, going to the gym, I could smell myself. But I don't think it was anything where if I walked past people, they could smell me. At least I hope not. But this is the deodorant I have used for months now. And this is what I put on. So when you do the MiraDry treatment, I think I might have already mentioned this, but any deodorant you've used before the treatment, you want to just throw away. Luckily, I was at the end of my previous sticks of this, so I did get a brand new one. I can link this down below. For deodorant, I have to use aluminum, like I prefer to use aluminum free. I've always used a natural deodorant, or at least, you know, the last decade probably. So always aluminum free, but then I started noticing probably a few years ago that the baking soda really triggered a reaction, a skin reaction for me. So I have to use deodorant that has no baking soda. And then a couple of years ago, I noticed that anytime I would use fragrance, like any deodorants with fragrance, even if it was baking soda free, I would get the rashes again. It would be like so itchy, it would turn red and splotchy, and I can't tolerate anything at this point. So I have to use baking soda free, unscented, no essential oils in it. So I am going to like keep my shirt on like this. I do have a bra on, but it's kind of skin colored, so sorry about that. Wanted to show y'all a final little update on my pits for this week. This one is pretty intense, the bruising here. You can see. I did not expect that. It's actually a little bit lighter than it was. So this was like, yeah, just super dark purple, but it looks like it's starting to lighten up. It doesn't really hurt. There's also bruising, like you see this line? That's bruising. And there's like a larger dot there that's also decreased in size, and then there's a bruise here that doesn't hurt either. So all of this is from the injections, I'm assuming. I still have hair. I don't know if it's like once I shave then it won't grow back or something, but I am bummed to see the hair still there. I don't know, y'all let me know if it will fall out. I hope it does. It's not a big deal because that's not what I paid for. Or well, I kinda, like I went into this expecting all my armpit hair to fall off. But yeah, so you can see that it's still a little bit swollen. The right side doesn't hurt too much. I still have been, whenever I'm in the shower, I massage for a couple of minutes and obviously making sure I clean it really well. I have not been icing as much. I have not been applying Neosporin because I don't think I need to. Left side has actually started hurting a little bit more than the right side now, and it feels a little bit tighter. You can see there's some darkening, that's just bruising. And then this one is more swollen still. It's much lumpier. Like it feels weird to put my arm down still. Like when I'm walking, I kind of feel like especially on my left side, I feel like I'm walking like this, you know? And you can see the swelling a bit more here. But nothing crazy. I can sleep on either side, no problem. No crazy bruising though, like the other side. So thought that was strange. And then this side isn't sweating as much, so I'm not sure what the difference is there. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. I mean, I am going into my company's office over the next couple of days, and I am going to be putting on deodorant just in case. I don't think I'll be sweating as much as I typically would be when I'm in like a situation where I feel more nervous, or if I'm like going outside or something. But this will definitely be a test of that. Also, when I wear actual shirts, you can't tell that I'm swollen. I have to make sure I don't like walk strange or, you know, but so far so good. So yeah, that's a wrap up on this video. I will have Cozy Earth linked down below, the pajamas that I showed y'all earlier on, because they are so comfy and definitely came in clutch for this procedure so that I could just easily button it on and off. I'll keep y'all updated on the progress with MiraDry, probably give an update as the weeks go, and then eventually give like, you know, 3-month update, 6-month update, all that stuff. But as I said before, I did go into this expecting to have to get a second treatment, and like either way, I'm probably gonna do that, but I don't know when. I don't know if she did say to come in after 3 months. I don't know if I want to do that because that's like smack dab in the summer. And I kind of just don't want to have to worry about covering up my armpits in the summertime, but if I have to do it then, I absolutely will. So yeah, that's it. Comment down below if you have any specific questions. I'll try my best to answer them. Otherwise, I will see you in my next video.